What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Listen, I gotta start talking about some shit that I'm not an economist, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a doctor, I'm just fucking Jerry. But I'm gonna cut it to you guys straight and true the way that I know how to. I'm actually seeing people on here, meaning Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Now, I get the Trump thing. People hate Trump and you want to blame it. Fine, I get it. I get people don't like Trump. That's fine. I totally understand it. But what I'm not going to do is sit back and let people lie and let people try to persuade others or brainwash others into feeling bad for them, or literally trying to trick them to back them. Like, let's say somebody hates Trump, the other person could care less. They want him to hate Trump. So they try to get him to hate Trump by feeding them false narratives and false information. Now, what I'm going to talk about, again, I'm not a Trump supporter. Don't get me fucking wrong. I'm a fucking realist, okay? I look at things for what they really are. So I see these debates going online about, oh, our greatest economy ever? Yeah, right, that's such bullshit. Here we are 1 month into not being able to work, and people that are working paycheck to paycheck can't even afford food for their kids. They're going fucking bankrupt a month into this lockdown. So therefore, those numbers weren't fucking real. Trump's a fucking liar. And I'm like, back the fuck up. I love how everybody tries to blame everything on Trump. These motherfuckers that you're talking about, and there's nothing wrong with living paycheck to paycheck, but let's be fucking real. If you are living paycheck to paycheck, it's because you're making bad decisions. How do I know? My family made bad decisions when we were kids. I watched it happen. I made bad decisions my whole life up until a certain point where I was broke living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't know any other way. And then I realized it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you spend. And Gary Vee actually confirmed this later on. Millionaire Gary Vee confirmed this later on, but I had figured that out a long time ago. And now what happens is, they go, well, you know, Trump could do this. Listen, these people were living paycheck to paycheck before Trump ever got into office. See, Brady? Before he was ever even elected, they were already living paycheck to paycheck. They live beyond their means and go into debt. They max out credit cards. They get credit for furniture. You name it, because they don't have the money for things. And they get themselves in debt, and then they're trying to pay the debt off. And those percentages, APR financing percentages that you're paying, you're not even paying off the fucking things you bought. You're paying off the interest. So you still owe and owe and owe, and you get to the point where no, you're fucking not going to be able to do anything. You're paycheck to paycheck. You're broke. So now you have two choices. Get more than one job, which people can't fucking fathom. I got 2 jobs already. You can't fucking fathom having a 3rd job? What the fuck makes you better than anybody else? You're in the fucking hole. You're screwed. Work. At one point, I had no money. No money. I couldn't feed myself and my dogs. Pretty much I bought them a bag of dog food. I bought myself tuna. And what I did was I got 4 jobs. 4 fucking jobs. I slept 2 hours a night and I kept fucking working and working and working. And what I did was I realized I wasn't spending. I wasn't spending because I was working. So as I was working, that money was being put aside and I was able to have enough to where I wasn't paycheck to paycheck. It was like every other paycheck I would be screwed, but I had that little tiny cushion. It was like maybe $1,000, right? Which I was like, holy shit, I have $1,000. How did I do that? Like, how did I get ahead? I was in debt. That's how I got ahead, by working multiple jobs and not spending as much. I mean, I didn't need to buy all the shit that I was buying back then. Now, don't get me wrong, I buy some fucking crazy shit, but I can afford to buy it. I'm in that position where it doesn't affect me. And that's not a talking down to someone or tooting my own horn. It's the truth, right? So now what we see is I see fucking 12-year-olds wearing $1,000 Yeezys on their feet. I see 16-year-olds driving fucking G-Wagons that are not their parents', it's theirs. Where the fuck are these kids getting all that money? The parents are buying the shit for them. So the parents go into debt, not just for their own shit, fucking cutting the grass outside, but for their kids also, so the kids can keep up with the Joneses at school. There are 14-year-olds wearing Gucci with Louis Vuitton purses and the brand new fucking iPhone that's $1,400 or whatever it is. The kids don't need this if you're fucking living paycheck to paycheck. You keep putting things on credit card and going into more and more debt, and it's not helping you get out of the debt. So at that point, what do? Oh, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. It's Trump's fault. No, it's not. It's your fucking fault. What the fuck are you talking about? You've been in debt before Trump ever fucking came along. You can't afford the BMW, but you still got it. Why not? I had a good friend. That dude was loaded. He was like, look, I'm paying all this money for this fucking Lincoln MK. I'm gonna get a fucking Kia. Because the Kia's loaded and it's fucking very similar. What the fuck do I care? It's a beautiful car. So he fucking got rid of the Lincoln and he got a fucking Kia. And it was actually a better car than the fucking Lincoln. And it was like $20,000 less. His payment went down like $300 a month and he was rich. But the bottom line is what I'm saying is that most people are looking to blame anybody but themselves. And Trump, he's a figurehead for that. He's a fucking big target. I'm broke, Trump's fault. Economy fucking sucks, Trump's fault. Literally, the economy numbers that I saw, and I'm not big into this, but I was curious because I saw something that made me look into it. I realized everywhere I was going since Trump became in office, I was seeing help wanted signs. Like everywhere. Starbucks, Lowe's, the mall, fucking everywhere. Everybody place was hiring. And I'm like, holy fuck. That wasn't like this years ago. Now with all those people hiring, these fucking people are still living paycheck to paycheck. Matter of fact, right now, Wegmans, the grocery stores are fucking hiring. They're hiring right now to keep stocking the shelves and keep fucking cleaning the place. Amazon is hiring. You're complaining about being broke and there are fucking jobs right now that you can go out to, put your fucking mask on and get to it. Your ass is going out to the fucking grocery store anyway to get groceries. You could be going over there fucking working and bringing money into your household for your family, but instead you point at Trump and say it's his fucking fault. He lied. What the fuck? You have ceased to capitalize on every opportunity that you've had and stuck yourself in a position where you are behind the eight ball and you're fucked. Now you have a family that's fucking depending on you. You can't take care of them. You can't keep your own shit afloat, and you're constantly pushing and striving to fucking keep your head above water, and you're barely doing it. And guess what? You're gonna fucking sink because you're not paying attention to what you should really be fucking doing. Stop the bullshit and fucking expensive designer shit for your kids. They're in fucking grade school. They don't need that shit. Your 16-year-old has to drive a G-Wagon. Fuck her. Give her a fucking car that costs $600 because she's gonna crash that shit anyways as a 16-year-old. What the fuck? But my kids got the best. Your kids get the best, and you're fucking broke for it. You know what's gonna happen? Your kid's gonna have the best, and you're gonna have the best, and you're gonna be fucking bankrupt. You know how I know? My family has filed bankruptcy twice in their lifetime. Twice. I watched my fucking family go through that. And motherfucker, half you guys that are out there complaining about, I need a paycheck, you're not far from that right now. You're in debt, you're ready to file bankruptcy, and there are fucking jobs that you can take right now. You don't want to do it because what? A grocery store job is below you? Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't even fathom. And I'm sitting here going, it's been 2-3 weeks. They're still hiring. People are still not taking those jobs, but they're fucking trying to collect checks from the government. They're trying to fucking complain. They're trying to get people to help them. They're begging for money. They're setting up fucking GoFundMe pages. And I'm like, there's a job down the street. I saw it. It may not be what you want to do. It may not be in your field. You may look down on it. But right now, those grocery store motherfuckers, the nurses, the cops, the EMTs, the fire department, anybody else that's essential, those motherfuckers are keeping all of us alive. Those motherfuckers are the ones out there keeping America running, keeping the world running. So the next time you look down at somebody at a grocery store or a fucking whatever, fuck off. When you were sitting there as a fat cat in your house, broke as fuck, these motherfuckers still went out there, braved it, got out there and put themselves in fucking danger with the coronavirus, and still went to work to make sure you had food for your family. You can't afford it? Guess what? You know what? They're out there working so they can afford money for their family. Get out there and fucking work at the grocery store. Do whatever. The guys right now are outside fucking cutting lawns. You could put a thing on fucking line. You got a lawnmower? Fuck it. Cut all the lawns in your neighborhood. People don't want to go on the site because, there's so many fucking opportunities. eBay. You can buy shit on fucking Amazon for half price, quarter price, whatever the discounts are, whatever the sales are, and sell it on eBay. What the fuck? You got nothing else to do. You only have time. And you're fucking sitting there with your thumb up your ass. Sorry, we ran out of room on the thing. That's why you're in the spot you're in. Because you're not fucking doing what you need to do. You're too entitled as a person. I should only have one job. Why should I work so hard? Because you're fucking broke. Because you made bad decisions. Now suck it the fuck up, get ahead, learn from that mistake, and say, last time I was in fucking debt, I'm not going to max out my credit cards. I'm not going to go buy new fucking furniture that I can't afford and put that on credit. I'm not going to go buy the car that I can't afford because I'm going to lie to the people and they can't really check what I'm fucking making. So I'm going to lie to them, get in the car, and then not be able to afford it. Like, what the fuck? I'm sitting there scratching my head and going, all you motherfuckers don't understand what personal responsibility is. You have no concept of that, what those words are. You will blame anybody. Trump, what the fuck? I've had people say, well, I'm in a bad mood because Trump's president. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You do realize one day Trump won't be in office. And guess what? Your fucking ass is going to be in the same fucking spot. And you're going to blame Trump for 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 30 years ago. My entire family's been broke for 50 years because Trump was president back in 2020. What the fuck? So take your head out of your ass, fucking buck up, and do what you got to do. I'm speaking from experience. I've been through all the things you guys have been through. I've been fucking broke. I had to work 4 jobs. I've been through all of it. So when I see people sit back with that victim mentality, I get so fucking pissed because there's opportunities every day for you guys to get over that and get ahead and not have to worry. And for the first time in my life, I'm in that position where I don't have to worry right now. Do you know what that took for me to get here? That took 15 years of fucking grinding nonstop, sometimes sleeping 2 hours a night for fucking years to get to where I am. And you're fucking sitting there working your 40-hour-a-week job that is not paying you well, putting yourself in debt for your fucking family so you can have shit that you can't afford because you want to keep up with the Joneses and be in style on Instagram and all this other bullshit. You probably have all the cable channels that you don't even watch half of them. Pay $200 a month there. You got all the new fucking iPhones with all the fucking bells and whistles and shit. Unlimited data, that's $300 a month. And I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta have Netflix, I gotta have Disney Plus, you have all these fucking things that you barely use, but I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and that's fucking Trump's fault. Pull your head out of your ass, cut the shit, and take some responsibility, because I guarantee you, when Trump is long gone, you'll still be in the fucking same spot. And whether you want to be there or not, that's up to you. But living your life the way it is now, paycheck to paycheck, all fucked up, that's how you want to live for the rest of your life because Trump did it? Okay, let's just say Trump did it. Don't you want to fucking stick it to the guy? Stick it to the fucking man? Don't you want to fucking prove him wrong and fuck him over by being successful? Like, the mentality is, I'm a victim. I can't do any more because I'm fucking lazy, and I don't want to admit that I'm a fucking idiot trying to keep up with the Joneses and do shit that I can't afford. That's what the problem is. For Christ's fucking sakes, enough with the fucking Trump bullshit, okay? Besides him being the president, he has nothing to do with the shit that you've gotten yourself into for the last 10 fucking years before he was even around. So just cut the shit. Look in the mirror. That's the person that you need to fucking blame. That's the person that you need to have a fucking talk with deep down inside to figure out what the fuck the next step is. But I guarantee you right now, there are people doing it. There are people better off than you because when this fucking thing went down, they sucked it up and decided to make a plan and fucking execute it no matter how hurt and how much it fucking hurts, no matter how hard it is, how little they have to sleep. They gotta fucking cover themselves in saran wrap and fucking masks, spray themselves with rubbing alcohol. They don't give a fuck. They're getting it done because they refuse to be a victim. They refuse to say Trump got the best of me because his economy numbers weren't fucking right. Really? So you're trying to tell me that you're still in debt, but you're saying because those numbers didn't match up and automatically equate to you because you didn't do anything different. You didn't invest. You didn't work another job. You didn't come back. You didn't get raises because obviously you're fucking lazy. You're only doing one thing and barely able to meet the fuck. Even if you did get a raise, you're still in fucking debt. So all the bad decisions you made are because some kind of fucking numbers that Trump talks about where people that actually do what they're supposed to do are getting ahead. Want to be with those people or you want to stay where you're at? That's the decision for you to make. BibleStudyTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. But don't fight. BibleStudyTraining.com is a blog. It's your decision. It's here, Bicep. And we are out.